So for my biographical summary presentation, I chose King Henry VIII of England. Kind of chose him because I did like to read about him a lot growing up in middle school and high school. I'm a big fan of English history, so when I saw his name in the influencer choice, I immediately chose him right away. So his life shows some of his leadership decisions and how it shaped the current nation of England. Some good and obviously some bad, but his reforms and his influence on the government and religion and culture obviously shaped much of modern England as it is seen today. Studying him has impacted my life in both negative and positive, and it helps me reflect on some of the power and responsibilities of leadership that he had to perform while he was King of England. So his early life, he was born in June 28th, 1491, in the Greenwich Palace of England. Obviously, he is part of the Tudor dynasty with Welsh roots. He's the second son of Henry VII and Elizabeth of York. He became heir after his brother Arthur's death, of kind of an untimely death in the family, which he became the next male in line to the throne. He's known for his intelligence and his charisma as a child, and believe it or not, despite his portrayal to be obese, he was quite athletic as a youth, often competing in jousting tournaments and much athletic activity. His education and his achievements, he received a Renaissance humanistic education. He was fluent in Latin. He was also fluent in French. And from historical accounts, he was very skilled in theology, read the Bible a lot, was often seen in the church with the priests, just obviously studying very much. He became king in the year of 1509 at the very young age of 17. And then later down the road during his reign, he led the English Reformation after one of his divorces from Catherine of Aragon, who had very strong Catholic ties. And he created the English Reformation, which led to the creation of the Church of England and kind of piggybacked off of the Protestant Reformation from Martin Luther of Germany. He strengthened the government and expanded the Royal Navy to kind of rival that of Spain, which was the dominant European power at that time. He really wanted to rival them in the New World, and no better way to do that than to strengthen the English Navy. He was a big patron of the art, encouraged music and learning of architecture, and encouraged history of England. Some interesting facts about him. He was also a very skilled musician and composer from historical accounts. He also authored the work Defender of the Faith. He was famous also for his 6 marriages. Obviously, many of those ended in divorce or of beheading of his wives, as history tells us. He was once very athletic before his health decline, and then he owned one of Europe's first royal libraries. He really encouraged that of reading and church libraries as the English Reformation was at its height. So he really encouraged the building of libraries, and then obviously the study of the arts and very other aspects along those lines during the English Reformation. He eventually died in January 28th of 1547 at the Whitehall Palace. His legacy is very important when it went down in history. He is often considered the father of the English church. Many say that if England did not have the English Reformation, that the United States would not have its Protestant background and historical background that the Founding Fathers had. Many believe that if England remained Roman Catholic, that the United States would have more of a Roman Catholic background from the Founding Fathers. So his reforms are very looked upon as a turning point for the United States and very like other colonies in the New World. He reformed England's political and naval power. Obviously, at this time, Spain no longer really could compete with England as Henry VIII's daughter, Queen Elizabeth, became queen. Spain really just began to cease as a rival to England. He helped shape the English identity and future of the empire by building the navy and, most importantly, creating the Church of England. And he will always remain a major historical and cultural figure in Europe, but mainly in England, of course.